Hello and welcome to episode 18 of our Timberborn Update 5 Iron Teeth Mega Build playthrough here in cycle 26 day 14 toward the start of a 5-day bad tide. Last time we built this beautiful disaster right here, which is 8 pumps, 4 tanks, and a pair of deep mechanical fluid pumps to keep this central, whatever you want to call this, filled up with water. And I think we like this, with the exception of having too many of these tanks here. So what we're gonna do, I believe, is take 3 of these out and replace them with some more of these, monuments, so we can cover more of our area over here as we expand our housing. We have enough coverage from our labor monuments right now to hit this if we were to put a 5th one right here. I think the plan eventually, I would like it to be at least, is to get another 4 in here, which would require us to have space for another one of these somewhere else. And people have floated a couple ideas in the comments, and I think probably one of the better options for us to do is going to be to put one of these guys either here or here, maybe in this corner. I can't really show you what that range is going to look like just because of how this is set up, but we're going to end up having to put more of these in here anyway to cover all of our beavers. We're also going to have Tribute to Ingenuity pretty much everywhere. But since this also runs on power, we could pretty easily put one of these guys maybe right about here, depending on what we end up doing on this upper level. We got options. We're not really married to any specific thing over anything else. Let me see if I can, there we go. But we are in a pretty good spot right now. We got a lot of good stuff done last episode, and we have plenty more to get done today as we continue to, I guess, homogenize this second ring. We're cutting down trees. Got to make some good use of that. We got to get rid of all this metal. But among other suggestions you guys have made, has been to relocate the berries and just have this be completely only for regular farming. And I thought, you know what, it might be kind of cool to have the berries down here in some capacity. Of course, we already have our coffee bushes up here, but we might end up moving these. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to look like. We have a lot of options, a lot of things to think about. For right now, this is fine here, and I'm not going to uproot them for right now. We just have to figure out exactly what it is we're going to be doing. But we do want to continue blasting out this area here. We do, of course, have these side platforms in place, ready to go, and that's looking okay. And I did ask you guys in the comments of the last video, do you want to see all the corners blasted all the way down? And there's mixed results, but I think the people that commented about only making it deep enough for these, if I can actually click on them, the deep water pumps, I think that side's going to win just by virtue of that's what I was leaning toward doing anyway, and it seems like most of the comments are talking about. Some people said just blast it all the way down because explosions are fun. I agree, but that's a lot of dynamite, and that's not really something we want to do, I don't think. So since this is already all the way down, there's not really any incentive for us to continue blasting this out, but dynamite's already here, and we might as well just because we can. So just pop that, let them do their thing, and then as we go around to the other corners, we just kind of won't set it up like this. That's some loud explosions there. But yeah, like I was saying, we do want to still have this blasted out. The problem we're going to run into is the depth in the center, because we don't have... Actually, I already went ahead and put these... Wow, they're moving fast. Cool. But we still, like I was saying, we still don't have the ability to get down to the center and take care of everything unless we were to blast it out first, which I guess is always possible. But we also decided that we might want some more dirt just because of all the other stuff we have going on around here. We have to put dams around these underground ruins. Had a couple suggestions on that front that maybe we could just come all the way across here and have this completely set up. That would fit with our our kind of ring of paths, soon to be railroads, as soon as we get most of the other stuff figured out. And then I'll put the choo-choo mod in here. We'll get that going. So that actually, I think, is not a bad idea. And that would allow us to have access to this area. But don't forget, these are water sources. So we're always going to have something coming out of here, which is why I was leaning toward just putting the earthen dams on the inside of this. And then just having bridges across our water sources. I do still want to connect stuff up here. And I think that's doable. Should be something we can get done. But in the grand scheme of things, I think specifically because these are water sources, we want to separate this completely. So no matter what, there's going to be something around here. We're just not there quite yet because there's not really any reason for us to be. We're not really struggling or anything. Just so. Anyway, I digress. We have quite a lot still to get done. We have these 2 centrifuges. Probably would be nice to finish those. So I will unpause those so they can build them. And then we'll have 6. And you might be saying, why do you have so many of these? Well, it's because we're going to need a lot of it. Don't forget, if we're going to have 1,000 beavers and we're going to have bots taking care of all of the actual work, well, first of all, I'm not sure my computer can run it, but we're going to do our best. We have to have infrastructure for the bots to actually, operate at their peak performance. And one of those things is the grease factory, which does require the extract. Of course, extract is necessary to make the large dynamite, dirt, terrain blocks, but the dirt excavator runs on extract. So there is actually a reason for us to have 6 of these operating eventually to get that taken care of. For right now, we're just going to kind of leave it like it is and move on with our lives. That being said, this right here is not cutting the mustard in terms of... why would you cut mustard? It's a liquid. Whatever. Weird expressions. These explosives factories need to move. Or at least have friends down here where the extract actually is. And I know the explosives factories take bad water. That's correct. But when I say they need to be by the extract, is because the extract is already there, not because it needs the extract. But we could create a very well stockpiled explosives hub over here and enjoy that. So we have a little bit of space here. I kind of want to leave this alone as some decontamination pods. We don't have enough metal to really be doing too much of this right now because we did finish this side and we have these guys over here harvesting the scrap metal. We've got some spots for it right here set for haulers. And eventually this all needs to move downstairs, so to speak. So that's one of the things we want to get going down here. I am going to go ahead, since we have some time here, I'm going to get these berries out of the way. Yeah, we'll just get those. I know these are dead. They don't have to be removed manually. You can just build on top of them. That's fine. But every once in a while, you're going to come across one of these, and you want to make sure you get rid of it before it gets too comfortable. I know they can't reach all of this. That's fine. We will get there in due time. They just have to have access to everything. I think they can get to a pretty decent amount of them so far. That should be all right. What's in here? Treated planks, regular planks. I know I've got logs. Oh, metal blocks over here because we don't really have any. But we're generating a ton of power. And we have a lot of batteries, well, flywheels. But we have those underneath this center centrifuge. Say that one 5 times fast. And we can and should make use of all of that power. We have our power shafts running here. So I thought it might be a fun idea to move our metal production all the way down here. Just for the sake of a little bit of expediency, I will put it on this side because that's where the metal is coming from, at least for right now. And that should be, hopefully something that works. And we have all this space right here. We have to get these berries out of the way. So I will just go ahead and get that done. And then what we're going to have to do is move all this stuff, put ourselves a power shaft along the way right here. And then I believe the way this is set up, we should be able to, so you got 1 here, 2, 3, Nope, I can't count because it made me go faster. There we go. So I can fit 8.5. 8.5 on here. I'm not going to put 8 of these in here. That's just entirely too many smelters. But we can do that, and then we're going to have some other stuff as well. So, if we were to have this set up the way that I think it would make sense to do so, one, we'd put the logs somewhere else. They don't need to be over here. We can move those very easily, at least for right now, to over here, just so we have somewhere else for those to go. This is storage for metal blocks. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have this go away, and I'm going to turn this like so, and this can be scrap metal set to receive, scrap metal set to receive, and then what we will do right here is we'll just start building these smelters. We do have enough scrap metal, we have enough gears, and we have enough planks, kind of, to build a lot of this. Keep in mind, we're using a lot of our planks to build our outer ring walkway right now, because I now have access to all of that. But if we prioritize our stuff going on over here, it should not be that big of an issue. We just need to make sure we're being responsible in how this stuff is set up. So, I said I could do 8.5 of these. That's going to give us 7 if I went this way. We're not going to put 7 in, don't worry. But I think what's going to make the most sense is for us to have all of this. Well, I can't place this because they have to come get rid of all of these berries. So let's actually prioritize that so I can actually build here. And then we'll put another row right here for finished metal blocks. And that should help us out quite considerably here. I obviously can't put here and here unless I rotate this around, and we'll probably end up doing that anyway. But first we have to have them come get rid of this stuff, and that's just the way it goes. So triple speed it is. I'm amazed that the frame rate is still at like 75 right now. That is pretty impressive for the size of colony that we're in. Other things that I said we're going to do, we can leave them alone for a little while. I did say I wanted to plant berries down here. I'm not entirely sure that this many pines is going to be adequate for all of our future needs, but if we have this in all 4 corners, then that's going to be something we can count on, and it should be okay there as well. So one thing that we can do is we can get this area cleaned up a little bit more. We don't necessarily have to have paths on both of these sides right here. So we just have to decide which one is going to be more important for us to use, and then we can just get rid of them. I think the way this is set up, all of our stuff is probably... I mean, it probably doesn't matter, honestly. You know what? No, we'll come back to that later. Because somebody did have a very good suggestion in the comments, and that was to extend these platforms all the way here so that we just have a direct access from this ladder. And I think that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Put our paths in. And I know I gotta go get this one piece I did not put in. But that's going to be good, because that's going to allow them to get on this side. And then I guess I could also put it over here. Might make sense. Then maybe come over this way. I don't know that we really, strictly speaking, excuse me, need to do that way. But I'm not opposed to the idea. I think it could be interesting to have nicely interconnected things. No harm, no foul. We could do the same thing on this side here. Just to give us something to do with all these planks that now we actually are kind of running out of. But we have power, so one would assume that we could actually get this stuff done. Obviously, the beavers are sleeping, so that's why that's not happening. But we can get to there in due time. Now, I did say... Yeah, I did say I was going to put in the... what do you call it? Yeah, very scientific term there. Another dirt excavator here. So we could, well, excavate the dirt. But I'm not entirely sure we need to at this exact moment in time. I think it's probably fine. But, he says, what we can do... First of all, get rid of this so I can actually see. We can actually start... We're out of dynamite, too. What am I doing with all this stuff? I haven't moved anything down there yet. But we can start getting this ready. We're still going to have our 5x5 space in the middle. But we can blast that down. We're going to go... I think... Yeah, that's going to go down 3, and then we'll go down 1. One more after that. That'll get us our depth of 6 for our drinking straws on our pumps. But first of all, I gotta get this explosive stuff going. That's what I was going to do down here. And then I just completely failed to remember that that's what I was doing. But what else would you expect from me? That's how we do things here. Okay, smelters. Oh, this wants to lag really bad when I do this. Let's pause. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and then it's going to run it into the, what's it called? Powershafts. But, I can swap this, and I can just have this go straight into the front, and that's going to solve all those problems. So, let's, for right now, just pop that in here, that here. I guess I don't have to wait. I can just do one of these guys right here. That should get us started. Have those 3 right there. And then we will, of course, continue building out this way. But this will get everything connected, and we'll have those 3 ready to go. I should probably also have some sort of a... there we go. Should also have some sort of a scrap metal storage maybe down here. Honestly, it's probably not worth worrying about. Should be okay. But we do absolutely have to get this going. There's going to be 6 of these here. An improvement from the 5 that we have in this area. And then we can clear all this out and maybe start planting some other stuff. We'll see what we can get into. But these guys are going to have their hands full. They need another 8 metal blocks. I'm going to pause this because that is going to take such a long time to do. Let's instead get these guys going here. Processing the scrap metal so we can actually continue building things and be successful with that. So again, let's leave this for right now and come back in a moment when that has hopefully had some sort of progress into it. So we're going to be waiting on the explosives here. That does not mean that we can't... Oh, hey, this is... Yeah, that's completely sucked dry. That was not an intended result, but you know that's how this always ends up working. So this is going to go in the end, and then we'll, of course, be able to put more actual planting here. I did say I was going to put a farmhouse here once that was done, so let's get that flipperinoed in there. And then that does mean that I can get rid of now these 2. Probably no real reason to do that, but I just felt like it, so that's fine. That will be there. That will be there. Eggplants. We've got cassava, and then we have to decide what's going to go here, especially if we move these berries. The berries do take a long time to actually grow, so we do have to keep that in mind. Having cassava here, having eggplant here, I'm thinking that we probably should grow some soybeans over here. But we've got a lot of other stuff to think about. We're doing okay. We're doing okay on food. We're not doing fantastic on food. We're doing okay. But for right now, it definitely could be a whole lot worse, so we shouldn't lose any sleep over that. We do need some more storage for mangrove fruits. I'm not entirely sure where to put those because of how this is set up. Right now, we just have these small warehouses. We do want a much better distribution system. There we go. For our food. And I think probably if we do our math here, we have space for, let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 more of these will come out to here, which means if I go here, pausing again because that's just how my brain works, I'm going to have 6 by 3 and then 1 more right here. And then I could have a pathway coming through here. So if we actually put platforms right here in the very corners, we could go ahead and start moving our food over the top of this, I think that is probably the thing to do. Yes, I know we have very low amount of planks. We are currently building things that take a lot of planks. And that's just the way it goes. We're going to continue improving that. It's a thing that has to happen in increments. And what we need to make sure of, we don't have any of these prioritized by haulers, do we? No, we do not. So guess what, friendos? We're going to have... Nope, that one was prioritized. I guess I didn't click on the right spot. We are going to get these things rocking and rolling with extreme precision and lag, apparently. My God. All right. Well, this has been nice and not laggy for a really long time, and I'm not really sure. Oh, that's so awful. Depending on what I click on, it could be a complete mess. I don't know. Maybe we won't get to 1,000 beavers. Maybe we don't even get to 512. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. But I digress. Let's I know I had this set up. I did put that in. When I built this last one over here, I did go ahead and have the vertical power shaft set up like that. So I'll tell you what. Let's just run this all the way over here. And then, oh, you know what? I need to, before this gets built. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Well, maybe that solves my problem of where am I going with my my power shafts here. You know, realistically, I don't have to have these all go all the way across everything. But man, is it tempting. If I have this corner connected here and then this connected here, then I don't really need to run it through here, do I? So actually, yeah, you know what? That's okay. That's okay. We'll just run side to side on this side. Don't tell the oh, what's the term for it? There's some specific term for radial symmetry or something. I don't know. I took geometry class 16, 17, 18, no, probably 19 years ago. I promise I'm smart, kind of, sometimes in some ways. So I digress. Let's get this hooked up here. See if I can get this set up exactly the way it was supposed to be. In fact, you know, I don't even want to commit to putting any more of these dirt excavators up here on the top level. It's really not a good spot for them. I really should find a place lower down to keep one of those running permanently. Because it was nice to have this dug out by the dirt excavator, but it took so long. And I feel like it's probably a better use of our time just to do the explosives and be done with it. All right, so I had 2 verticals, and then it went, or on top of this one, I mean 2 verticals, then it went across. We'll just make sure that's in place so we don't end up boxing ourselves into a corner. That's not usually a fun thing. I don't know. Your mileage may vary. But, yeah, this is what that's going to end up being like so. And I think what I had done is I made this a T-intersection, and then I made... That's not the right one. And I made this like so. And I'll just leave this stub here in case I ever need it. And that should be okay there. So that will get this eventually when we have our other pumps put in. That means the infrastructure will already be in place to connect to here. And then I imagine we're probably going to have to do the same thing on this side. But let's not forget, we have our shaft tunnels. The illustrious Battery Smooth, once again, has gifted us with a wonderful tool to help prevent unsightly power shafts from taking a hold in our cities here. So now I have an idea, and I want to try it out. If I were to do this, and I put a power shaft tunnel on top of it. Okay, I can't do that. But, he says, reinforced platform, which I can now unlock. If I... Oh, I'd have to go all the way back down to do that. But, oh, okay. All right, now I can actually I can actually just do this. If I did one there and one there, then I don't have to worry about it. I can take, that would then be a 6 long. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's so dumb. Why, why does this work? I can do that and just bridge across and we'll just be done with it. So, I suppose I might as well just go ahead and have that set up like it is. And we'll just get the rest of this put in place. Oh, that's so dumb. No reason for me to do that, but we're going to do it anyway because that's the way it works. That just looks so nice. I understand we are it's not cheating because it works. Cheating is breaking something. This is just the thing functioning as intended, used in a way that maybe isn't in the spirit of the thing. But I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. I know I could have done the bridges. I could have done that, but you know what? Oh, I could still do that if I wanted. I don't know. So if you have a strong opinion on this, please do let me know in the comments if I should continue using the shaft tunnel like this, or if you would rather see the shaft bridge to go across. I think it just depends on how this stuff is set up. I kind of want to just default to the bridge, honestly. I know after all that. But I already placed this and I haven't unlocked the bridges yet, so I guess we could just kind of leave it alone. But I do want to know your opinions on that, if you think that is something that is, I guess, playing nicely. Also, why is there no water? Oh, because this got sucked out. Well, it's not going to die anyway. We're in the middle of a temperate season. Anyway, let's turn that back on. I got that set up. And that, of course, needs some help there. But, like I was saying, the original intent of that was to put in... there we go. Storages. Why is that not... okay. So if we have 2 there, then I can... I see what the problem was. Tell you what. If we're going to have actual symmetry... I don't know that we actually want to do this way. Oh, I'm so dumb. Oh, I should have done this way in the first place. Yeah. Okay. All right, new plan. Oh, this is so stupid. Why are we doing this? New plan. We'll put the new housing in the corner and the gap in the middle will have the food. I think that makes more sense. So if we had 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, then I've got... Ooh. Oh, it doesn't line up. It doesn't line up because I had... Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do it that way? Why did I do it that way? I shouldn't have done it that way. Oh, it's because these stupid things. These floodgates, because you can't walk on top of them. Oh, jeez. Oh, I've created a monster. I've created an absolute monster. Alright, scratch that plan. We're going to just not do that. Why am I doing it that way? No. We are, Did that just freeze on me? Okay, no, good. We're just gonna do it. Do it the way that we are already doing it. And that's just gonna be the way it is. It's just gonna be the way it is. Oh, man. Oh, it's going to bug me to no end that this isn't going to be symmetrical. Oh, I'm going to have a fit over this. Oh, that disgusts me. All right, forget it. I don't know why I'm deleting those. I've got it. I got to do it. I got to do it. Although I can unpause this. I just absolutely I got to do it. Got to do it. You are witnessing a broken man. is what you're seeing here. Oh man, this is tragic. Absolutely tragic. But oh, you stupid. You know. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep, I know. I know. And I know you're going to be leaving the comments saying, you idiot, you had this space here, you forgot where you were using it for. Well, I still do want to know if you guys prefer the shaft tunnels or the shaft bridges. But man, I forgot that this was a thing. Oh, that's such a drag. How is this set? Okay, water on that side, so water will be on this side. Man, that is... I am, yeah. I'm gonna be so stupid with this. Alright, so this is going to require us to do some thinking here. Because I do want to have this all connected in the corners here. But now the problem's going to be, how do I get the power across? I guess we'd have to go... We'd have to come out the front like this. But then these would have to be reinforced. No, they actually wouldn't. I would just have to have reinforced. Yeah, I ought to just research all this. I have so much science, it's not even funny. It's always kind of bugged me how reinforced platform and then the ladders after the platform and then you have the double and the triple. I don't know. It's kind of been inconsistent how I've had that set up, but oh yeah, this is going to be could be such a pain in the butt. If I did that right there and then I did a shaft bridge. Nope, that needs the 8x. If I did that, it would have to be, I would have to have it come out and then down. It's not exactly the most appealing thing ever. But if I came in here with the, wait, okay, there it is. Came in here with that, it would just not be there in the middle. I don't know. I don't know. So, it's not like we're going to be using this much power up here anyway for right now. So maybe that's something that's best left to another episode to figure out, because this is my early choice to put the tanks here I thought was smart, and it probably is, but that really really puts a damper on getting the stuff connected. So I guess we can just leave that alone for now and be something, I guess. Well, the good news is that if we did this, we could still put in medium warehouses here, which, granted, don't hold nearly as much, but they would fit nicely. And then what we could do a lot easier is come around behind here and put in the large storages. So I think, I have so much stuff queued up that's going to use all these materials we don't even have. So maybe I should just take a step back and try to figure my life out before I try to do any of that. It's like you go on the airplane and they have the safety briefing that says, what is it? Talking about the oxygen masks, or put your own mask on before assisting others. Yeah. Or if you prefer, scripture in the Bible says, take the plank out of your own eye before complaining about the speck of dust in somebody else's, which I thought was hilarious when I read that the first time. But I digress. The point being, I got to get my stuff together before I start trying to do other stuff. Oh boy, we got all sorts of fun stuff. Now, did this not go down again? Yeah, I thought I fixed that. I thought I had fixed all those. I guess not. That shouldn't automatically change that. Yeah, why are these like this? That needs to not be a thing. So I was almost certain that I had fixed that. There we go. Yep, I can't believe I forgot about these tanks. That is so embarrassing. But hey, you guys get to enjoy my shame on the daily when I upload these videos, and that's, I guess, something that just comes with the territory. But we'll go ahead and get this done. Beautiful. Blast this down, and that's going to give us our 6 deep by the time that's done. And then, oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, man, I never think about anything. Oh, this is, yep, I really stepped in it this time, huh? I guess the easiest thing to do is just to put a ladder in the corner, put all these out, and then just come back later and fill it back in. So that's the way she goes. Let's come back over here. We have all of these beautiful smelters. Hello, wrenching on cars. Smelting away. And then I gotta find somewhere to put all the explosive stuff. So that was the idea, was that I find somewhere to put that. I suppose... Wait, this is set up here. That large industrial pile can go away, and then explosives factory, we can do 1, 2... I probably shouldn't have 6 of these. Oh, they also take 30 metal apiece. Yeah, that's gonna be the damper right there. If I did 3 of those, I would have space next to it to put a bunch of this other stuff. We do have the extract. For right now, let's just do these 2 here to get that taken care of. I think that's going to be just fine. We can always obviously expand it later as we get to that point. But we definitely want to get some more explosives getting made. I guess I probably should prioritize this. See what these guys are getting up to in the mess I've created over here. So this is now connected to this. There's unfortunately no power going to any of that because of how this is and is not set up. So we still have a lot to do. We got a lot to do with running power around. It's not like this is going to have anything coming to it anytime soon anyway. But now that this is powered, so I guess that's okay. But I do need to have this done. Oh, I know what we can do. There are a couple of you who said it was dumb to have the mechanical pumps, and that I should just let it come in through the dams. So here's what we'll do. We'll do a test for the benefit of learning, and also so I don't have to figure out the mess of getting power over here. Let's build this same thing right here. Let's build this over here, but only have it filled up by these dam pieces right here. I'm not sure it's going to be super reliable, but we can take a look and see. Oh, good. This one's done. You know what that means? It means it's time to come in here and... oh, the lag when I'm placing stuff is awful. It's time to come in here and start putting more of these forestry... oh, jeez, this lag. All right. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Wow, this lag is really bad. All right, so maybe the dream of 1,000 beavers is dead after all. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we know we can put the lumberjack flags here. We know we can put the gatherer flags here. We know we can put... You know, I probably shouldn't be doing it this way with these small warehouses, but that's it's fine, I suppose. Just get this set up to store those. And then I will pre-plant the mangroves. Beautiful, just like that. I actually probably should just go ahead and do this for all of these while we are waiting. I know they probably won't ever grow all the way to the outside just because of how the planting on the forester works. And I've been told I should probably just accept that and leave it alone. So that's what we are going to do. We're just going to leave it be. And that is okay. Let's make sure this is... Yep, we got a space there. Got a space there. Yeah, because I think we're probably going to want to have a lot of wood storage around the outside here. That should ideally be something we can get set up. Oh, and this one's getting close too. We do need to keep an eye on that. They still have not... Wow. They still have not built these floodgates, I guess, because they can't get to them. But we'll get there. Eventually. Let's high prioritize these triple floodgates. Triple explosives. Dynamites. Dynamite, I think, is the single and plural term. I don't know. The last episode, you guys really seemed to... Or I guess it was... I think it was the other playthrough, actually. You guys really seemed to like the hoodwinked reference with the Dinamite. Must be Italian. Yeah, I'd put the clip of the movie in my video, but then I'd get demonetized, and that would not be any fun. Well, not for me, at least, because I guess now this is how I pay my bills, which is insane to think about. Very appreciative of the support, by the way. Are we... Yes. We got Big Fat and Hairy over here in the explosives factory. All right. You do you, my friend. Centrifuge needs 8 more metal blocks. I don't have any to give it, so I think we can probably just leave that alone for now. We haven't... Oh, because they don't have explosives. Duh. Yeah, so maybe I should have prioritized this, this other one getting done with all of the metal blocks. I don't think there's anything else that actually needs metal, but we do have these guys actually working over here. I hope. Yeah, okay, that works. I've just got to make sure they're not... Okay, that's fine. Because 26 vacancies is quite a bit. The 5 injured, incapacitated, etc. We do have medical beds. Just as a reminder, the Iron Teeth do not have a healer anymore. They just have to walk it off or rub some spit and dirt on it, and you're good to go, or whatever the... I don't know, the old school sports coach stuff was. You know, it probably is actually like terrible medical advice to give to a child who is injured, but I don't know. Something to be said for just getting stuff done. Anyway, I digress. Always, constantly. We are waiting on dynamite. Yep, so that is not a surprise. This one's getting very close to being done. Are these going to grow up anytime soon? No, I will just get those removed. Get that taken care of. And then where's the one we were working on? Is it, I went the long way around again. Yeah, we were waiting on these guys to get stuff ready. Just have to make sure I have these in the correct spot. Looks like I do. I will just pre-plant the oak trees. Not that we really need... Oh, you know what I forgot? You know what I forgot? Yeah, I forgot all those things because I didn't remember. Oh, I didn't remember we had all that going on. All right, that's fine. I got to put the path here anyway. There we go. There we go. Right like so. Put that all the way down. That should also help them build this, I suppose. But man, I've queued up so many things for them to make that there's no way, there is absolutely no way they can actually get this all done. So I guess we're just kind of waiting to see what they actually can do. It's always fun. You know, when you're this far into a series, episode cycle 27, not episode 27. This is episode 18. But you already know what I'm going to say. I digress. I really ought to put that on a t-shirt, honestly. I always go the wrong and long way around. Yeah, waiting on 20 more metal blocks for that. I don't know why this isn't going... You know, honestly, it's probably because they have to walk halfway across creation to get over here. And I am going to make this bots. Everything except the top ring is going to be bots at some point. And then I'm going to have somewhere to put all the recreation activities. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with that, but you know how it goes. We got a lot of stuff to do and a short time to get there. I know that's not how the song goes, but it's... Oh, no. I forgot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. I forgot I put that thing there because... Oh, jeez. Oh, that is... Oh, that's such a drag. Because I got these exercise plazas. I should have put it here. But I didn't. I can't even put anything. Oh, no. Oh, I can't copy paste this, can I? Because I hope I'm not going to have to redo every single one of these. Oh, that's going to be such a pain. Oh, that's going to suck so bad. Well, I'm not going to get around it. I just have to do it. But I don't have to do it right now. I just have to get the other stream gauge put in eventually, and hopefully I remember. And I was going to decide what I was going to put here, but I guess that wasn't really that big of a deal. Oh, before I forget, a couple of you have commented letting me know there is nowhere for me to do any processing on algae, and you are absolutely correct. There is nowhere for me to do processing on an algae. That is a massive flaw in my my setup here. So, I gotta figure that out. I got fermented soybeans. I got the coffee right here. So I really can't. I really can't just get rid of one of these. But the way this is set up, I kind of have to do it the way I've been doing it, unless I take all of this out because I have my paths here. I'm gonna have to get rid of these coffee breweries, and I'm gonna have to figure something else out for those. Although, oh man, this lag. Maybe I should stop playing it on 3 times speed. If I replace... Oh, that oil press sound is magnificent. If I get rid of those and put the coffee breweries there, then I can just put 2 more of these food factories here. But I have so many other building projects. Oh, this lag going on right now that I kind of... I don't have enough metal for this. But I think that's what we're going to do eventually when we get there, because now we have these fermenters. And I can just keep building more of these. That's not going to be a problem. I just have to actually produce things. But it seems like the amount of mushrooms that we are producing is adequate for right now. They haven't consumed all of them yet, so we can only assume that that means it's adequate. Oh, I want to clone this so bad. Oh, I know I'm not going to be able to, though. It's such a pain. Oh, I wish I could drag and drop this so bad. That would be so nice. Well, I guess it's not to be. That's the way the cookie crumbles, folks. Not always going to get what you want. The dump goes on the outside. Okay. I don't really have to do it this way. I just kind of always have, so that's the way that I end up doing it every single time. I feel like there's a lesson to be learned in that. You don't always have to do something some way just because everybody always says you have to do it that way. But I digress. Tooth grindstone goes here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the stream gauge. There we go. Get that automated. Automated, bottomated. There we go. This still has not been cleared out, but that's okay. We got enough stuff of our own going on, don't we? Man, I am beside myself about this Powershaft setup. That was really, really not my smartest thing I've ever done. Okay, that's nowhere near being complete. Let's come back over here. At least we're making more dynamite. I don't have enough beavers, which I was supposed to do something about. I was going to figure out some other way of doing the breeding pods. We do have the extract now, which does mean we can put these advanced breeding pods out, which make adult beavers without having to worry about them being child beavers. Just a little bit dystopian, but, you know, it's the Iron Teeth. That's kind of what they do. So, I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out in due time. I also had requests to connect all of these with platforms or bridges or what have you, and then do some sort of landscaping or whatever here. I do not remember what the text of those comments was exactly with what you wanted here, but do know that once this industrial stuff all moves out to the lower rings, I do fully intend to have this. Oh my god, this lag! I do fully intend to have this be completely connected, and we'll have all sorts of nice stuff here. I think what would make the most sense. Obviously, the district center just has to be where it is. It's a 3x3 and it's a 4x4 opening. There's not really anything I can do about that. But we could have this all completely connected, and then we could actually bridge over the water sources. We could use our side platforms, and we could put monuments here. We could do all these other decoration things, because there's tons of stuff we haven't even gotten to yet, but could be very helpful in terms of the aesthetics right here, because we haven't unlocked any of this and other various things. So I'm not quite ready to do this just yet, but we are going to make this central area look a whole lot better. That is something that we are paying attention to. I just have not quite figured out what I want to do just yet. Got a lot of other stuff to do. Don't forget, this is a huge map, and we're trying to cover most of it. It's not going to be a fast process. It is absolutely not going to be a fast process. But we will do our best to see it through. Might take us a while. I might need a time lapse or just straight up cut a bunch of this out at some point, because how much more of the same 3 or 4 different things you guys are going to want to watch? Let's be honest. That's not exactly nice of me to make you sit through all that 4, 5, 6 times in a row. So we can figure out what we're going to do with that at a later point in time. But I'm going to go ahead and put another one of these explosives factories. And I'm going to have them use those metal blocks to take care of that. And I still have not planted the berries here. I thought I was going to be smart and do it that way. I guess that was not correct. But we can go ahead and ooh, maybe I don't want to do it that way. Because if this is going to be trains at some point, I'm going to want to have... it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's just put... How big is this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by... Probably 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 by 13. I do not need that many berries. I will not need that many berries. But I can do... Let's do a nice strip of 5 by 3 here. Coincidentally, that's the same width. That will fit here. Get those berry bushes planted. Let them do their thing. And then we can slowly start retiring this up here. And we can think about how we want to do our beaver birthing. If we want to have that be in a separate district and just export them like goods and services. That's actually kind of strange. Or if we want to build some sort of something. Because this is good farming real estate. And if we're going to have 1,000 beavers, we're going to need... probably most of this upper level for farming purposes. Are we producing? Oh, yes, we are. We are. Let's cut down these trees. Get rid of those. I can get rid of this tapper shack. And then we can plant more stuff. Let these guys do what they got to do. And we'll get it figured out. There's a plenty... What in the world is this? Oh, that's pine resin. Yeah, we're going to need to have storage for that over here, too. I feel like we're really not going to need that much pine resin, honestly. But... since we're here, let's just put in 3 of these. Have a little bit of storage for pine resin just because we... kind of have to, and then we can demolish most of the rest of it. Treated planks, we probably won't need too many more of those once we're finished with all of this stuff. Doesn't seem to be a thing that's going to take too terribly long. If we can actually get these trees removed, and then we're not going to have any sense of expedience about how the rest of this is going to be set up. So this, I know, needs to be connected there. This needs to be connected here. How was this? Yeah, that was coming out this way, I think. I really should not be... Oh, that's not how that was set up at all. I really should not be this bent out of shape about how this is working here. But I have this incredible need to have everything match exactly, and it is probably not what I should be doing, but that's fine. 2, 3, 4. So this is that's actually the path I want to be cutting into there, and this right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's what I want there. So let's just head that off at the pass real quick, and we'll come back and take care of the rest of this as we are able to do that. Oh, they can build this floodgate now. Good. But they don't need those paths to do it. So as soon as they build that, I can actually just get rid of this path entirely. And then they can come back and, well, I guess I could let them connect this. That's probably fine. That'll help get things going a little bit smoother. This isn't connected either. Man, there's just so much to do. There's part of me that feels like I should turn this into a live stream at some point, but it is good in video form. I feel like. The live streams do tend to develop their own agent of chaos energy after a while, especially if some people, hint, come into them. 3, 4, there we go. Yeah, we just really, really needed to do this the correct way. And as soon as I have this set up, I think the way it needs to be done, I should be able to Ron Popeil this thing. Ah, that's what happened. That's what happened. I actually was supposed to do it this way. Oh no, I can still do it that way. I can still do it that way. I just need to... Oh, I definitely did this wrong. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? That's what it was supposed to be. Yeah. It's actually both of these. I knew I wasn't that insane. No, that would have been simply too convenient. Which means this is completely wrong. Alright. But at least that almost connects. Yes, I know. Why am I spending time doing this instead of, you know, actually accomplishing things? The world may never know. Just like how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Drought approaching. Alright, the video is almost an hour long. We probably should actually end this pretty soon. But, oh man, I did. They're all like this. They're all like this. Oh man. Wait, hold on. No, I just needed the 3. What? All right. I'm gonna be upset with myself here. This, yeah. That was 3. That's 3. So this is 3. So what was I on? What was I on for this? Oh man, this is like the second time I've done. I know there's gonna be somebody quite irate in the comments that I'm spending video time doing this. Well, I just want you to know that I care about you, and if you need to talk, I'm here. Might take me a while to get back to you because I have an absolute flood of emails and Discord messages that is very, very hard for me to keep up with, and I do regret that I can't get to everybody. It makes me feel kind of bad, but there's only so much one human being can do. Anyway, let's move back on. Unpause the game and get this whole thing actually set up. All right, we have... Nope, get out of there. We have explosives coming in. That's looking good. What was the quadrant we were exploding? Because I really want to try and get that done. Okay, all right, cool. Oh. Yeah, okay, I could have done that better. I definitely could have done that better because now what I have to do... Oh, I gotta come here and blast this down. So I can, okay, that shouldn't have been like that. I gotta come blast this down, so then I can, blast it down again, and then I can build another set of ladders, so I can come into this side and be all done. Oh, I love it. I love it when this garbage happens. Okay. Did I? No, I did not. Okay, I am gonna have to fix... Oh, I got so much to do. It's like real life trying to figure stuff out. That is a stressful thing to consider. All right, that goes there. That does not go there. That is not rotated correctly. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then I've got to... Ah, and we're back at the same problem again of how do I get power across? Well, I did say this one was going to be the one that, for the time being, does not have any pumps attached, or the mechanical pumps attached to it, and we're just going to let it fill up with the damn piece. But now we're on the precipice of a drought. So now what do? I guess we just have to go through the drought, and by the time the drought's over, it's not going to be that long. We'll have this, hopefully ready to go. I guess we will have to see what's going on here. I know all of this just to put a couple more pieces of the dynamite in the middle. Way she goes, folks. You ever get yourself in a situation where you just sit there wondering about the choices in your life that have led to this moment of why we're sitting here waiting for this one piece of dynamite to get put in? I think about that quite often. Hopefully it's not that life-ruining for all of you to have to tolerate my nonsense, but we will at some point get this set up in a way that's actually going to make sense. All right, deep water pumps. Time to pump water deeply, I guess. Yeah, they can still get into that. That's fine. That will go here. I do like how this looks. I think that's pretty snazzy. I can't put that there. That's going to block them. But I can put that there. So, we had the idea of putting just the tank in the corner and having all the beavers go to that, or I guess rather this corner, and then putting monuments. So I think what I will do is around the outside here, I will just put this guy, have that set to supply, thank you lag, and work on that way. So what that's going to hopefully allow us to do is put in monuments here, because don't forget we are going to have houses set up right here. So if we take a look, that is quite a nice radius here, but it's not going to catch every beaver that lives in these houses. It's only going to be a small portion of them, but I guess that's probably better than nothing. We'll probably end up putting more of these in anyway. But if I did that in the corner, then I could do the builder beavers. I could do monuments here and here. That, I think that looks pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I think that could be a fun thing to have the monuments like that. So if that is your preferred orientation for the monuments, let me know in the comments. If not, let me know what your preferred one would be, because I think this looks pretty spiffy. Just got to get these stinking ladders built so we can get the rest of this. But they are pumping here, and that hopefully is going to work. Makes sense, and we'll, of course, get all the power and stuff hooked up at some point again in the future. Oh, they're done over here. They're done over here. How is... Okay, they still haven't finished planting all these. But that's looking okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this exact same thing again. Hopefully pausing it's going to prevent the worst of the nonsense from occurring. Gotta... Oh, this is still really, like, lag spiky, man. Oh, I am so fearful for the health of my computer. If I suddenly stop uploading videos, you will know it's because my computer has ceased to exist. Or at least my graphics card decided to give up the ghost. But, oh man, this is concerning, actually. Let me put my hand over the exhaust. Oh, okay, that's not that hot. I think it's just tired. What's that meme? It's like, I'm tired, boss. It's like, yeah, that's my graphics card right now. It's telling me it's tired. It's all right. Nothing lasts forever. But the earth and sky, if you're a Kansas fan. Let's get this locked and loaded here. And those are already planted. These are going to be all oak trees. We can plant those in advance. That should be nice. We're actually... Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. They can get probably most of this taken care of just fine. We just have to get these other trees out of the way. And I can actually... Yeah, if we're going to go another half hour on this, why not, right? Why not? We're already here. Yeah, we're gonna be just fine. Just do everything exactly the same. Everything will be a-okay. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Put these guys in here, you know the drill. Little tiny storages for our little tiny mangrove fruits. There is something very satisfying about things matching perfectly, though. I will say that. Oh, you know what? These trees, we can just leave. We can just leave those trees there. Well, it's drought time, so I guess we can leave that be as well. Yeah. So all I gotta do is just get rid of that one thing. This is ready. Ready. We also can't forget to put these stream gauges automated. There we go. There we go. We are getting somewhere, folks. Lag. Gotta love it. I guess, strictly speaking, it's probably not lag on a single-player game, because that's like a network issue. But I digress. Tooth grindstone here. That one is now set up. Good to go. We will unmark for cutting the areas where it does not need to be cut. That's okay. Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, folks. Give me this triple dynamite here. We're actually making dynamite now, which is nice. That was a good call for us to put in the extra dynamite factories down there. But that will get done just fine. Got to get stuff planted down. This, I guess they can harvest those. That's okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? When I had this set up, I need to tick that. So that's going to be there. Then we have this one. Oh, did I not? Oh, okay. Well, now you got oak trees. We'll just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I don't think this really matters to unmark all this stuff, but it just feels right to do it this way. Make sure these are... I didn't even do it for the rest of these. All right. But at this point, we're just kind of killing time while they build other garbage, so I guess that's okay. That's done. This one's not. There we go. Yeah, this is a right mess right here. There we go. I can just leave that alone. All right. So, well, that's interesting because now that's going to mean that we've added 3 of those this episode. We just have to wait for this guy to get done. That's exciting. That means we're going through wood and we're actually getting some stuff accomplished. That's always good to see. Always good to see. Just got to get them to actually plant stuff now. Look at us getting stuff done. We are being so productive today. Even if it's half insanity. Come on, game. There we go. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And put that there. Beautiful. Now I've got to check and see. I don't think this is correct. That is not. Oh, God, here we go again with this. Oh, jeez. I cannot remember how this is set up. All right. Pause greater than 2.82 on pause less than 2.34. Probably doesn't need to be set exactly this way, but that's just the way I've done it, so that's fine. I don't know why. I do not know why this breaks my brain. It just does. I have no explanation, and I don't know that I ever will, but that is... I think it's because of how close together everything is. I don't immediately split it up into pairs because everything's just so close. But sitting here and complaining about the UI design on a free Timberborn mod is pathetic and pointless. So we're going to move on. People do this for free, and we should be appreciative of their efforts, and it's very, very nice that they do that for us, and I'm very thankful. It just confuses me. So that's the way it goes. All right, we got 3.4 days left in this drought, and then I really want to make sure that we have our other things set up right here. So what corner was it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, best 3 out of 4. There we go. Now this is just waiting on the one in the center, and then this whole thing can go away, and we'll be in good shape. Just got to get this one put back in here, and they actually do have some water left, which is interesting. It is important to note that this was not full when we started this drought. It was maybe only about half full, so I think we can actually last the longest normal mode drought length of 9 days. Should be more than enough. The question is, can this get refilled in enough time to actually be useful? I guess we will have to wait and find out. But we have 41 open jobs right now. We need some more beavers. The correct solution to what we're doing is to just raise the well-being, but that is going to take quite some time to actually accomplish with a population this large. And I think we have to get the average up to 38, which is further away than you think it is when you consider what we've already built, and we'll have to deal with. But let's get this out. Oh, I thought this was going to do that whole stack. There we go. All right, come get your stuff. Get your logs. Get your planks. And then I can put this last thing in here, and we can move on to something else. You know what we could also do? I thought might be an interesting thing to play with. Where's the... okay, I guess it's here. This 3x3... Can you stack these? I can't place this with... I got 48,000 science. Who cares? I'll unlock this. Ah, no, that would have been too easy. I was going to say, if you could stack the metal platforms, we have something in the middle. But we can also just come in with a triple reinforced platform and put stuff around the side. If we wanted to, the way this is set up, we have this big open space in the center. We could put platforms here, and we could do something else with this space. I don't know what it would be, but we do have some of those options if we so choose. So I think they picked up all their stuff. Yep, they sure did. Now let's put our pump in, and that will finish off this guy. I really like the monuments. I think that's going to be our... I always want to call it a cover photo. It is a thumbnail, not a cover photo. It is a thumbnail. I will train my brain at some point before the day I die. Maybe. Come on, let me click on this. Hello, please. There we go. All right. 2.8. Sure, 2.8. Whatever. Again, this really does not matter. It's just something that we're doing for the fun of it here. Sometimes the fun is to be really insanely good at something, and sometimes the fun is to be really insanely bad at something, but enjoy doing it. Or for it to be chaotic, etc., so on and so forth. Okay, that is waiting on... yep, metal blocks, and I deprioritized it for some reason. Oh, I deprioritized all the... Why did I do that? I don't know. There's probably a video where I explained in excruciating detail why I did this, and then I completely forgot, because apparently that's how my brain has decided to work today. But this is planting, looking hopefully good. Yeah, those are all set. It's just going to take this one guy a long time to plant by himself, but that's okay. This is looking okay. We probably could do some more log storage, but I don't really feel like duplicating that right now. We have... where is it? This... I kind of like this, being connected with these platforms right here. It's a nice expedience. And we can also build on top of this. Let's not forget. We have... Okay, this is not really the right size for this, but we do have the option to put in other things here if we so choose. So this is looking pretty good. Pretty good. We got 1.3 days left. This is finished. They're waiting on this stuff to get planted. We've made some really good progress in this one. I think we can be pretty happy with it. I know we haven't gotten to everything that I want. I went the wrong way around again. We haven't gotten to everything that I wanted to do today, but we have gotten a lot of good stuff done. Let me just check over our list of stuff here. Yeah, okay. Everything I wrote down from the comments as stuff that we actually absolutely had to do, we have done. We have plenty of opportunity to do other things, but I don't want to make these too terribly long. I think probably for this series, between an hour and a half is probably the sweet spot, because you guys seem to like the longer ones anyway. But we'll keep going. We'll get some more stuff done in the last day, and I guess now 1 day. See what we can accomplish here. But man, we are. I think we can get rid of these pumps. Let's do that. Yes, lag. Yeah, let's cleanse ourselves of this wall of pumps. Cleanse ourselves, plural, I think. Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself here. But that's going to be gone there, which means we can plant some more cassava, which means we can completely miss that. We can plant some more eggplant. That was not... No. No. Triple no. Goodbye. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Get that out of here. I wanted eggplant there, and for some reason it didn't want to click, but that's way she goes. Yeah, come get that stuff out of here. So now I have a choice. Do I push this all the way to the corner, or do I leave this for other storage? I'm not sure. We could actually do a second... oh, yeah, because this water is not going to need to be here forever. We could do a second setup of this. I know these campfires... campfires actually probably should be there. I don't know. I feel like we should... You know what? How many times can I say you know what before somebody just has me committed? Let's do this. Put the coffee breweries right there. I will flip that guy. Put those there just so I don't have to subject these poor people in the comments who have been asking why is the algae rations not being made to yet another 4 days of suffering. Let's great sentence there. Absolutely 10 out of 10, no notes. But let's I keep doing it. Let's get this hooked up. We're going to have a building that can transmit power here to here. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to put a house here, but I don't want to put a house here. I don't have another food building except another food factory, but then it wouldn't be symmetrical. We can't tolerate that. I guess what we're going to have to do... Oh, I forgot the large power wheel. What we're going to have to do is just... That's not... I always want to think that's the corner. That's the vertical to straight one. I don't know why. Just my brain works that way. We'll get that done, and then we will have corn, algae, eggplant. Although, honestly, the eggplant ones should probably be over here. And now here we are at the start of cycle 28, when I said we were going to end the video, and guess what? We haven't ended the video, because I also forgot about testing the performance of this. So, if you're watching the video, it's going to come as absolutely no surprise, because you're going to see that there's time left, but should be okay. Now I just have to make sure I'm not completely insane, and check that all of these are set to 0, because I thought they already were, and apparently I can't click on anything. Come on. I guess maybe I had moved the wrong one, but yeah, these are all set to 0. That's looking good. We're planting trees. Oh, we are looking fantastic here. I know they're not going to get through this in the next couple minutes, or else I would say let's just get all of these things planted right now. But But here I go. Here I go pausing again. I can go ahead and just do this because these oak trees are already here. All I have to do is just have these guys go do something else. And don't tell anybody, but I'll just get rid of this tree. And that's going to be enough to give us the ability to blow this up and actually finish. All right. Okay. Who of you are programmers? You're raising your hand, and I can't see you because I'm speaking to you in the future, but the concept of scope creep, I'm sure, is something that you were educated about when you educated yourself about programming. That's my videos, in a nutshell, is just scope creep, the video. That's literally it. That's all it is. I just continually think of really interesting, cool things to do and then forget that I have other things I should probably be prioritizing. And then all of a sudden you get an hour-and-a-half long video that literally nobody asked for. Well, okay, maybe not literally nobody, because I'm sure there's at least a few people who are just rabidly awaiting my hour-and-a-half long videos on the Beaver game, in which I failed to play the Beaver game. But I digress. What do you... Oh, come on. All right, Rick, you got to get up, man. I know you're tired. I know you're tired, but you got to get up. You're laying on top of dynamite. I can promise you this is going to be a bad time if you don't move. So get your rest, and then head out. I got to blow this up, all right? You really are tired, aren't you? All right, well, can't be helped. We'll just have to come back and check on that later. Okay, where's my... right here. Wow, okay. This is actually... Okay, it was not full, but it's filling up a lot faster than I thought it would. Consider me thoroughly corrected. So maybe we don't even need those pumps. Those mechanical pumps. Well, if we didn't need them, that would sure be convenient for me. That would save me a lot of grief with the rest of this, but I am very curious how fast this can fill all the way to the top. I mean, if we have 4 corners of this, it's not really going to matter because we're going to be able to replenish our water supply really quickly anyway. But you know what? I think we're going to survive without the mechanical pumps, which does mean that our stuff is going to be a lot more beautiful over here. But that does kind of make me sad because I think these are cool, especially when they're all synced up like this. That's really neat looking. Oh well, you can of course always let me know your feelings about that in the comments. I do always read them, even if I don't respond, which is getting more and more difficult the more comments we receive. And is this really not connected to anything? Ah, that's why. That's why. I knew I'd done something incorrectly here. Okay, alright. Comedy of errors, that's what this is. Okay, that's done there. I guess I should just... I don't need to prioritize that. They'll just build it anyway. Alright, so that's looking good there. Oh man, I'm not looking forward to this. Reassigning all the stream gauges. That is a next episode problem. We'll just go ahead and formally declare that to be a next episode problem. Okay, how's this? Oh, Rick got up. Good. Don't walk across the dynamite. Who is that? Who's that? Elzen, my man. You can't do that. That's dangerous. Don't do that. All right. So now I suppose that's outside. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and just we'll get this done, because then we won't have to worry about it ever again, and it will be complete, and we can move on to other things that we want to do. So that's fun. And now that this is... Oh, I paused the game. It was already going. Now that that's going, I can oak plant. And since this guy is going to have the replant dead trees not marked for cutting... why is that worded that way? That makes me so confused. I will get rid of... I'll just kill these. Not going to be a big deal. And we'll just replant them. Should not be a problem. So, friends, with that, that does mean all 8 of these have been planted. I'm not going to say complete because they are still working on those, but the middle ring is getting closer and closer. I think this is a nice, at least for right now, a nice prototype for this area up here. I'm not completely sold on this, and I kind of feel like I should maybe. You know what? You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's just get rid of these and let's put the path in the center like we have everything else. One, that stops this from being a symbol that I was just informed is not something I want to be affiliated with, and it lets us have a matching design language to all of this. So that is going to be a win-win. Just get that accomplished. I did say, I think one of the comment replies I said that I was going to change this time. So that works, and that also does allow us to plant additional pine trees here. Just so happens to be in the place where the forester is currently standing, but we can easily fix that. That's going to look nice, I think, and that's going to be a very duplicable design if we want to go that way. So that's fun. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is already completely full. So I was wrong. I will admit that I was incorrect in my assumption that we had to have these deep mechanical fluid pumps. So it is now your turn to weigh in. Again, I think I've probably asked about this like 5 times now, but I don't remember, so that's fine. Do you want to see the deep mechanical fluid pumps, which we have proven are completely unnecessary, or do you just want to go around without them and have stuff like this, and then instead have our side platforms maybe connect in the middle and have some sort of something here, whether it's decorations or whatever? Or do you have another idea for our areas like this that I haven't mentioned? Please do let me know, and we will do our best to have some cool stuff that we can all be happy about. So I think this is probably about as good a time as any to go ahead and end this episode. We've gotten so much done. Still plenty more that I wanted to get to. I went the wrong way again. Still plenty more that I wanted to get to, but wow, this is going so fast. I wonder how much power that makes. We can be happy with this. Moving the metal. I'm not going to get rid of these guys just yet because we are going through a whole lot of metal right now. But we will get that taken care of in due time. And we can go ahead and just get this, at least get the path put back in, so we know we don't have to worry about any of that. So there we go. We're in day 3 of cycle 28. We'll find out if we're going to get a bad tide or a, what's it called? Drought. Yeah, there you go. I promise my brain works. That is actually looking pretty nice. Unless I created a more offensive symbol doing that, in which case, please tell me. I am not up to speed on such things. But, yeah, there we go. We're getting it done, folks. We are making progress. Stuff is looking quite nice. And we should be very, very happy with how stuff has gone. And yes, we do now have algae rations being produced by our friends Jacob and the Land of Tacos. Algae tacos. I don't know if you could get me to eat those, but that does sound kind of interesting. Yeah, good stuff. We're planting the berries. They're still growing. They won't be there for quite some time, but we can start phasing this out. We're growing a lot more cassava. We need to have a better design for our storage, and I think that's something we can fix sometime in the near future as we start moving into this rest of this stuff. I'm not going to do this right now because this is the end of the episode, but somebody in the comments did say that I had not finished. You know what? We're going to do it anyway. I know I keep lying to you. But these are just so simple, easy to build, and give nice, simple bonuses. So we will go ahead and just get those set up. What in the world is... Okay, that was the flywheel that's transferring power. But yeah, this little gabled entryway thing, whatever you want to call it, like we've done here, is just such a good thing. Nice, easy boost to the aesthetic bit. So we just need to make sure we're doing this in the future. But while I am finishing this final bit, I just want to say thank you for watching. I very much do appreciate it. Beard Boosters as well, all of their contributions, allowing me to keep doing this, and perhaps more importantly, keeping the channel free of garbage from sponsored products that absolutely nobody cares about and probably are not worth having anyway. So very appreciative of those folks, appreciative of you, of course. And we will have plenty more fun stuff coming. No video tomorrow on a Monday. I think we're going to have Monday as an off day for the time being. But we will be back in Timberborn on Tuesday with, I believe... You know, I actually don't remember. I don't remember what series is supposed to be Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, Friday, and then Thursday. Ah, yeah. Okay. It's the hard mode. I had it in my head, and I thought it made sense, and then it didn't. But yeah, we'll be back in the hard mode on Tuesday, and then Wednesday's Prison Architect again. I guess we can call that one Warden Wednesdays. Might be kind of a fun thing. And then I am going to try... I'm going to try to have the Workers and Resources Soviet Republic up on Saturdays. I think would be a nice day for that. But spent a lot of time in that game the other day trying to figure stuff out, and I didn't really make very much progress. So that is one of the reasons why I elected not to upload a video yesterday. Hopefully you're understanding of that. But moving forward, I think it's going to be nice to have that 3-game rotation plus live streams, and then we'll see what comes up next. I have tons of stuff on the docket. I've email inbox, Discord inbox, absolutely bursting at the seams with people trying to get me to play games. And I do want to get to all of them, but I don't have the time to play every single thing and figure out if it's going to be a good fit for the channel. So we just kind of have to take that as it comes and see if different things work. But we are going to have, hopefully, the ability to get back to satisfactory streams soon. Weekends have just been kind of busy and will be for another month or so. But you can look forward to a lot more streams of other things as well when we get to there. And I will, of course, keep you informed of all that. But that is quite enough of my rambling. We've got so much to be happy about today. Lots of good progress. And I cannot wait to see what we do next. So that is going to be it. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.